Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff Lewis with Cornerstone, and we are going to get started. Sorry for the slight delay, but about 2 minutes overtime. So we're here today to introduce a brand new partnership that Cornerstone has with SummaCare of Northeast Ohio. We're very excited to bring them into the fold and begin working with them. Just started last month, so this is really brand new. And this is our first chance to introduce SummaCare to our brokers in Ohio. Of course, Northeast Ohio brokers know Summa very well. They've been a mainstay up here for years and years, very competitive. But for our brokers that are in other parts of the state that have clients up in Northeast, you'll definitely want to be taking a look at SummaCare going forward. Some quick housekeeping. You guys are all in listen-only mode. And if you have a question, just type it into the question box, and we'll make sure we get to all the questions at the end of the presentation. Make sure you're connected with Cornerstone. If you're not already, then please contact me or your broker advisor to get connected. We have a lot of output on social media, and of course our weekly Monday Minute newsletter, which is the best, has the latest on Cornerstone, carriers, and industry updates. I like to say it's no fluff, just good stuff. Also want to remind you of the AGB digital broker suitcase. We introduced this last year, and it's a way to access not only all the content that we keep on this site, but also to help you manage your book of business. You've got 24/7 access to your client information and policies, and then of course we hold a huge array of carrier forms, marketing materials, commission schedules, etc., on this now. So if you want to get to the content we have, you really have to go this way. We kind of locked down the website last year to non-broker partners, so to access the website and this tool, you've got to get a login. So make sure that you've got that if you haven't already. Cornerstone, we've been adding new brokers at a rapid pace. We just got our latest monthly report for September today on new brokers contracted, and another impressive month of new brokers that we're adding. So if you want to get in on that, we do pay for referrals. Just simply submit the referral through the website or by contacting your Cornerstone rep. And once you've made a referral, we'll track that referral for the next 6 months. And if and when they actually submit a piece of business, then we'll pay you a $250 bonus. So pretty easy money. So keep that in mind. If you got someone that you think could use our services, could be group business, could be individual business, but a good way to make a little easy money there and help us continue to grow our business over here. All right, now it's my great pleasure to introduce SummaCare to make a presentation on their products and their presence here in Northeast Ohio. So I am going to turn it over at this time to Michael McDonald. We also have Matthew Baker with us today to present SummaCare, and like I said, we'll answer your questions at the end of the presentation. Thank you.
Well, good morning.
Michael,
thanks,
on
Jeff.
you.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate the introduction. I'm Michael McDonald. I'm a senior account executive with SummaCare. Been with them for a number of years. We just actually celebrated our 30th anniversary, so we have been around for quite a while, and happy to have Jeff and his team on board to help support our mission. Today's presentation, we are going to spend most of our time on the Chamber Health Benefits Plan. It's an arrangement with Greater Akron Chamber. You need to be a member of the Greater Akron Chamber in order to be a part of it. But the brokers do not have to join the chamber, but eventually the member, the employer, would need to join, and that's a $440 fee, just to give you an idea of that. We do also sell large group products and self-funded products. And I can certainly, if anybody needs to talk to me offline about that, I'll be happy to do that. But for the moment, we'll talk about the SummaCare Chamber Health Benefits Plan. Kind of good timing. Jeff mentioned a referral bonus. We are also paying a bonus for our MEWA products. If you sell a group of 10 or more, the commission will be $50 per employee per month for the first 12 months of the plan. So that's certainly a nice incentive. Our normal commission is $42 per employee per month, which I believe is probably the best in the business. So that's certainly a great motivator for you to give us a strong look to sell our MEWA product. And then also we have a large group bonus in place as well. And so I'll be talking about that as well, but we have at 50 or more contracts, we have a one-time only large group bonus. And I've been told that my screen is not coming up. Jeff, are you not seeing the PowerPoint?
You should have received like a little pop-up that said share screen. If not, then I can do this again. Perfect.
There it is.
Now we can. Perfect.
Is that it? Okay.
Good. Yep.
Technology is not my strong suit, gentlemen, so sorry about that. So we are going to talk about the SummaCare Chamber Health Benefits Plan, including networks, plans, and products. We have 3 different networks that are available, and if we want to go from right to left, the SC Premier product is our best network. It includes all hospitals in Northeast Ohio area. So if you think of Cleveland Clinic and University Hospital and Metro, of course, down in Akron, we have all the Summa hospitals and Akron General and Children's Hospital down in Canton, Altman Hospital, Mercy Hospital, and Alliance Hospital, just to name a few, and all throughout our 20 county market. So in our MEWA product, it's a 21 county market, and it extends all throughout Northeast Ohio, and I'll show you a map of where we do business here in a minute. Our Select network, the easiest way to kind of differentiate it between our other networks is just think it's a UH-based product, so university hospital-based network. So in it, we have all of the hospitals all throughout Northeast Ohio, but it excludes the Cleveland Clinic. So you still get Metro, you still have all the Summa hospitals and many of the ones that I mentioned. We do have a unique relationship with Mercy Hospital in Canton, so we've actually kept Mercy Hospital Select network, so that's kind of a unique situation there, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. And then our Preferred Choice network is a unique network as well, and it's our Cleveland Clinic based network. So if you think of just Cleveland Clinic, hospitals, Summa hospitals, and a few others, including Akron Children's and Worcester Hospital in the area. So we like to show a visual of the state of Ohio to give you a good idea of where we do business. So the white counties that you're looking at are all of the counties where we do business, and on the preferred work, you can see.
Hey, Michael, you keep cutting in and out.
Sir,
not
question?
sure if it's, no, you keep cutting
that really all throughout Northeast Ohio.
Your audio keeps cutting in and out. Not sure if it's cutting, yeah. Not sure if you are in a bad spot or something, but you keep cutting in and out.
Okay. I'll get a little closer to my microphone, I guess, and my laptop is that better?
So far, yeah.
You hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to stay closer to my laptop here. Okay, so the preferred choice network is all throughout Northeast Ohio. You can see the Cleveland Clinic facilities there. And then, of course, it includes Summa hospitals and Akron Children's and Worcester Hospital in the Wayne County area. This used to actually be an internal slide, but we decided to share it with our brokers. So this is where we will quote the preferred choice network. So if your group is located in one of those 6 counties, basically it's Summit and the surrounding counties, we will quote the preferred choice network as long as 75% or more of the enrolled population is within those 6 counties or within the zip codes in the contiguous to Cuyahoga County there. So on either side of Cuyahoga County or the 6 counties surrounding Summit. Our Select network, as I mentioned before, is a very robust network that includes all of the hospitals that I had mentioned earlier, including university hospitals, Metro, and all of Summa hospitals. It does exclude Cleveland Clinic with the exception of Mercy Hospital down in Stark. But as you can see, a lot of penetration there all throughout Northeast Ohio. And then our Premier network is our obviously most robust network and includes Cleveland Clinic and Metro and University Hospitals and Summa, and again, all throughout Northeast Ohio there for, this is a nice visual for employers to look at to see where the hospitals are located. And then I want to mention too that in the gray areas of Ohio, the gray counties, so to speak, we use our Ohio Health Choice Network for care, and then outside of the state of Ohio, we use the First Health Network. So I like to tell people that it's not where you live, but it's where you seek care. So if you could have a group that's located in Cleveland, and maybe within that group, there's a student that is going to school down at Ohio State Medical Center, and they're looking for coverage down there, they would use the Ohio Health Choice Network down there, even for non-emergencies. And as long as the hospital or provider was in network, then we would cover that at an in-network level. And by the way, Ohio Health Choice has all of the hospitals located all throughout those gray counties. So you have very robust coverage outside of our 21 county service market. And then First Health, again, is available again to folks that need it, whether you're traveling or whether or not you might have an out-of-area employee that needs coverage. The First Health Network would be a available tool that they could use. Our tolerance for out-of-area is about 20%. Well, is 20% for our MEWA product, and a little bit higher for our large group product at 25%. I want to talk a little bit about network pairing. In large group, there is the ability, and MEWA, there is the ability to pair our networks, and we'll actually go down to actually 2 employees in a MEWA setting. The key thing to remember under our MEWA is that you have to have SC Premier as one of the networks. So you could actually have a group as small as 2 employees, and you could pair, for instance, the SC Premier network with the SC Select network. As long as we have one person taking the product, in that case, one person on one person on the other, we're good to go on the MEWA side. So it is kind of a unique situation. A lot of times consultants or brokers will use a base and a buy-up plan as their normal kind of strategy to help lower costs. We tend to try to promote the idea that you can keep the network or keep the benefits very strong and have a couple of networks to choose from help keep costs low. So that's certainly something that you should consider, and I could help you with that kind of strategy in case you need to implement that or suggest that with a potential customer. Our First Health National Network and our Ohio Health Choice Network within Ohio, as I mentioned earlier, are available. Under First Health, which is the network outside of Ohio, 96% of the people in the United States are within a 20-mile radius of the network providers. And under Ohio Health Choice, as I mentioned earlier, we have all of the hospitals and a very robust network in Ohio. And you can go to our website, to SummaCare.com, and click Find a Provider, and then through My Employer, and then you can follow the steps there to see whether or not your particular doctor or hospital is in the First Health or Ohio Health Choice networks. So again, we're primarily focusing on the MEWA, the Multiple Employer Welfare Arrangement through the Greater Akron Chamber. We've had a great arrangement with them. Our business is growing dramatically. We've had 23% growth, for example, this year alone in our MEWA product, and we're very happy again to have Jeff and his team on board to help grow that business even more. So here's some facts about the MEWA product. We have the 3 networks available: Preferred Choice, Premier, and Select. We have a common renewal month of September. So all groups renew in September. There is a monthly program due of $6 per employee per month, and then an annual membership of $440. EFT is required at setup, and then the employer portal is for adds and deletes and to view invoices. So they need to use the employer portal in order to do all of their administration. This is a very busy slide, and I'm certainly not going to go through every detail of it, but this does give you an idea of the vast number of plans that are available. Plans range from anywhere from a $500 deductible to a $7,350 deductible. There's 5 HSA plans, and all the rest are PPOs. There's a wide range of HSA and PPO deductibles available. Some of them are aggregate and some of them are embedded, but this is a nice, go-to page that is available. We'll get these PDFs out to Jeff and his team, and they can share it as well as just kind of a snapshot of all of the different plans that are available to choose from. We do have ancillary products available through Guardian. One of the nice things about this particular product is that it's all administered all with one billing, one application, one billing, and so it's kind of one-stop shopping. So we will bill the Guardian dental, vision, and life coverage on our health bill, on behalf of Guardian, and pass those premiums along to Guardian for those coverages. So under dental, there's 4 plans to choose from, 2 with orthodontic coverage. And then under vision, 2 plans to choose from, 2 network options with contributory and voluntary rates. And then under the life insurance, there's 4 life and AD&D benefits available to employees. We made some modifications, again, to help with our growth, and we think that it is obviously with 23% growth. I think it is in fact helping. We are accepting applications, so everything has to go through Form FIRE, if you're probably aware, and the applications can actually have as a 120-day signature. So in the past, we've only allowed up to 90 days. So this is of particular interest, especially in January, where you have so many groups that you have to renew all at once, and we know that we got to get you guys have to get the process started early, and so we give you a few extra days in order to get applications into us before they need to be updated. The preferred choice quote provided is we need 75% of the employees to reside in the targeted areas. At one point we were at 80%, so we've lowered that a little bit in order to help with our preferred choice growth. There's multiple network available now down to 2 contracts, as I mentioned before. Participation now is 25% of the total company. So at one point we were requiring to at least have 50% participation, and now it's now down to 25%. So essentially we need 75% after valid waivers is another way of looking at that. So as long as we have that kind of participation, we can accept the group. And the Greater Akron Chamber fee actually just went up to $440 after many, many years of it being $400. There are some affiliate chambers that do participate with us, and I don't have a slide on that readily available, but there are some chambers that are a little less expensive, and as long as the group is located in one of the proper zip codes for those affiliate chambers, we can the group can save a little money on their chamber membership fee by joining an affiliate chamber and then paying a small fee to the Greater Akron Chamber. These are the MEWA new business checklist. I don't think it's any surprise that there's, this is a MEWA, it's a self-funded product, so there's a variety of different forms that need to be completed. Again, probably no different than the other carriers that you work with. We will require a wage and tax statement so we can, reconcile and know that we have proper participation and that everybody has been given the chance to take the coverage. We do allow coverage actually down to 1 employee, and if you are a sole proprietor, we will allow that, and we can again talk about that more offline if need be, but it is available down to 1 employee. But we will require tax documentations, things like a Schedule C, for example, on a 1-person group if a wage and tax statement is not available. The pairing requirements for MEWA, 1 to 50, should actually be 2 to 50, would be that the Premier network has to be one of the networks chosen, and you can pair that with preferred choice or with select. You can also quote Premier with select, but preferred choice cannot be paired with the select network under our MEWA product. There is a nice added benefit called My Cobra plan that's part of the MEWA. It is available for groups of obviously 20 to 50 in the MEWA product that need Cobra services. So that's available at no charge, and that's just part of our benefits that we give. Any questions? Or can nobody hear me and I've just wasted my time?
No, actually we could hear you great. Okay. Once you got a little closer, it was no problem at all after that. So, no, great job. You covered all the bases as far as I'm concerned. That was, it's a nice presentation. Definitely hits all the things that are important that people need to consider, and appreciate that. It looks like we don't have any questions. Right. No, it looks like we don't have any questions right now. So one thing I did want to mention, Jeff, is something unique, I think, to Summa is that we are more than willing to go out to any size group and do employee meetings. So again, if you're not familiar with SummaCare, I'm also very happy to go out in a finalist kind of situation if you are again not
comfortable with presenting SummaCare and you need a consultant to help you through the process, I'll be happy to do that, even if it's a group of 5. I don't really care. So we're all about service and all about trying to accommodate as best we can to grow our business. So feel happy to utilize me for all of that.
Yeah, that's great. We will. That's great to know. That's a great offer. It's not something that we're used to hearing from your competitors. So that's fantastic, and we will definitely take you up on that. So again, thank you very much for the presentation. Well done. I think we can let everyone go because we don't have any questions at the moment. So this will be on our website. We do save all recordings of all presentations, so this one will be there forever for folks to access in the future to listen to the presentation. So again, thanks again for your help, and everyone, happy selling through the fourth quarter. Have a great rest of the week.
Thanks, everybody.